things that we're going to talk about. We're talking about being able to actually get those emotional pains healed, because I think God actually desired us to walk in that level of freedom. So he died for all of it. And you know, I mean, and I've said he died for all of our pain. The problem is some people are in chronic pain and some people are in physical pain, and that kind of makes it a kind of a discounting of that. And that's not what I want to say. What I want to say is I think he's designed us to be able to walk free from any emotional, spiritual pain. I think he's actually designed us. He died on the cross for all of my pain. Not some of it, but all of it. And I think we need to be able to have that. And this is a mechanism that will allow us to do that.
Yeah. And I would say that healing is a term that is biblical term. It is in the Bible. You will find healing throughout the Bible. It's one of the things that was done frequently in the Bible. Inner healing is not a biblical term. It's actually a term that's coined when you consider that in Genesis 1:26, God said, we will create man in our image, and that word is echad, E-C-H-A-D, and it means plural unity. So just as God is 3 in 1, we were created in mirror image, 3 in 1, 3 parts operating together to make one complete whole. And so we are spirit, which is really the essence of God in us. God created man as clay, and man was clay until God breathed into the nostrils of man. And what we know about the breath is that the DNA is contained in the breath. So all of us carry some part of God's DNA within us. And our spirit man is the part that is, it's sort of ethereal. They can't actually weigh it or measure it. But apart from your spirit, you cease to live. Your heart doesn't beat. Things don't actually operate if your spirit is removed from your body. And so you've all probably heard those accounts where somebody's having an operation, and all of a sudden they say they feel this sense of, I'm not in my body, right? And you know, they're above their body or something, the strangest experience, and what they find is they flatline when that experience happens. So the minute, the second, actually the ignis second, that your spirit isn't in your body ceases to function as a living being. So it is the life breath in us. The second part is the soul, which is your mind, will, and emotions. And it is different from your spirit, but they interact within each other. So in other words, if you have brokenness at the soul level, it will very much affect your ability to walk in God's absolute truth at the spirit level. And then the third part is your body, and everybody pretty much knows what that is. That's the vessel part of us. And all three interact. We are three distinctly different parts, and yet it takes all three to be a whole person. So when we're talking about inner healing, which truly is a man-made term, it's just what we do to identify really the healing of the soul, the mind, will, and emotions. So though it's not a biblical term, we're using it to just describe that process. We could use many other words, but we find bringing it down to 2 words that are easily identifiable makes it a little easier to understand and to operate in.